do it again. Nico is cross yard, drawing a distraction, but Mousesports is still double set on the ramp. Rops getting tagged down. Woxic does get a kill before he's traded. Frozen's in the corner. There's such a heavy setup here for Mouse. A read on the pistol. Frozen needs to get this kill, and he does. Holding on to the bomb and the position. Nico on the flank, but they know it. Fastest time itself in this B site. Mousesports a heavy setup with 2 players on a crossfire, but the double window push, it gets melted by Rops. He's going to finish off a third before coldzera comes in with a trade, and the B site gifted to FaZe with a smoke push for Woxic. I love the confidence here. He's going to drop both. Bomb getting planted, denied in the site, and Mousesports will find his second.
Too much time off of his perch, but that run
sick.
boost by Rain and company was really what they needed to get past it. Taking out Woxic, however, there's a trade from Frozen. Now this is a bit of a standoff. Ooh. That should be the end of Frozen. Yeah, he's going to get Molotov'd out by coldzera.
Chris is coming on rotation. He's yet to have a fight in this game. This is going to be his first, and it will be his last, at least for this round. Getting a kill onto Nico before Brokey comes in with the trade, and Carrigan dropping in on the rotate will be finished off by Olof.
Maybe they will be ready for Frozen. In fact, they look more than ready for Frozen. But Nico didn't actually... Oh, there we go. Second time's a charm, but not good enough. Molotov onto Chris J, gonna force him into the prying eyes of the main players. Rain, oh dear, it's a very messy round. This is a very messy round. Oh, Rops is here to clean it all up. There's the round for Mousesports. They'll go 4-1 up on the board.
Now the circulation coming full force. It's gonna be Chris J, other vent. Trying to line him up, there's nobody there, just one. The other two trying to skate away, trying to get out of there.
Oh my. That trades in. Nico gets another. Frozen hasn't come up the vent the whole time, but he can at a whim. Woxic is going to burn out Olof instead. I don't know. I preferred Counter-Strike pull the
Yeah, it's not like anyone's aim has had to get better, right? Like suddenly the tipping point for being like one of those insane players is lower. But we'll revisit this topic another time, because the thing over here on the CT side, and he does spot Rops out and is able to make quick work of him.
All over B because that bomb is just above him. So he's got to get towards a ramp room. Nico's there, but not for long. Frozen has dealt with him, but that's only going to alert the rest of FaZe to take this position. Instead, they save, and that's the right call. Keeping 3 guns of their own.
But it looks like these are just going to be exits, surely. No, wait, are they going to go for it this late in the round? They're going to try and get on the bomb. Oh my goodness, Rops is sticking it. They're going to go back. Oh, no! Oh goodness! Oh no, it's all gone wrong. Mousesports take a 6th round. And a big middle finger to FaZe Clan from Mouse.
Ka-chow. Frozen jiggling on a headshot, and this is going to be a free kill for him. You would think he's aiming above, and Rain ducks below. That's a great play. Usually you see players on top of the railings just to, set off the crosshair of your opposition, and Rain does exactly that, but the opposite. Down below, he drops with 2 kills on the A site. No one watching for Mousesports. They try to get rid of the bomb, and while it will get dropped, Rain can put in the numbers. There's a flank up ladder. No one's watching for it. Rops has found a timing, but does he realize there's a player to his left? He does. A little too late. Given a chance against Cold in the one-on-one, and he's found it. Rops again saving Mousesports and the AWP. Chris is making noise in the door. Nico won't move. He is so solidified on this angle. Chris gets a first kill to Rain, and there's a spot. Woxic tagged down, finished off by Nico. He's left in the clutch. Rops has come out heaven again. A key position for him in the past, and it continues to be so in the present. He tags down Nico, and Chris will finish the job, but the bomb is so close to going off. I think they've just got it.
Oh, they got it with milliseconds to spare.
Oh, man.
FaZe, that was their problem. They didn't, right back when he was in this team. Well, here on Nuke, it's all coming up in favor of Mouse, and I think nothing shows the trust more than that stick of the bomb from Rops with Woxic covering him. Now this round, we'll get back into it because Olof has been able to deal with one, but it shouldn't amount to too much.
Yeah, so he swapped position in anticipation of FaZe being ready for him to be above. Well, he's not. He's down below. And a quick blow to the kill of Rain. Brokey followed up as well. Find him the kill. He spots the head, but he won't find the kill. Oh, dear. Cole turns around.
Extinguished by the smoke. Frozen's going to try and go through. He's playing around these smokes and does deliver one. It's still the man advantage right now for Mouse, and just about Woxic's able to get away. There's the kill, and oh my word, it's a Mousesports round again, 11-2. Mouse has been devastating. Frozen, you touch upon him. He's just been dominating with it outside. In this round, they're going to crunch into the A site, and Nico does burn out one. Missed shot from Woxic, and Nico's Deagle delivers.
Oh my.
But we talk about the Krieg, and there's Rops showing off why it is so deadly.
Oh dear, Carrigan. Oh, he sees the barrel. He's going to get the drop on him. Olaf gone, and Carrigan will just duck and dive out of the lobby.
In this kind of spot. Now, with that flash going in, they know that he's here, but Mouse, they've got the read. They've rotated 2 players down into this B site already. Chris J's spamming from ramp, and that's got the attention of everyone from FaZe, and Rops is just allowed to work his magic over here on the rafters. He does get shut down by coldzera, but still so many bodies left to find, and it doesn't happen. Mousesports
behind the smoke and stalling out while his team group towards ramp. Only one man here. Olaf has to hold his own. Carrigan's lost his life on the A site, and Olaf drops down B. They're going to crossfire. The shot's not connecting though. Ooh, finally Rain warming into things. We know he's good on these pistols, but think back for the time being, and Olaf can't find an angle either. Mousesports are getting flanked. This is falling apart. It's down to Frozen and Rops to be the heroes of this round.
This problem, they're going to experience heavy resistance with trade potential around every corner. And so now Frozen all alone, while he does get that first kill away. So we see Brokey heading up through the vent. Nico now spots him on the B site, and that's where the peak from Rain in decon does come in. So FaZe result, you know, if you're Mouse, if you're able to bait out the tiny bit of utility that they've got, suddenly you're in a great spot to be in.
Yeah. FaZe are feeling pressure. They feel like they need to make plays to get themselves in a good position. I don't blame them, but right now, them getting aggressive is just feeding the kills to Mousesports. And look at the position they're stuck in. Rain is pinched. He's cornered. He's stuck alone, and he will be able to get Frozen, but
he needed a little bit to warm on up into the Pro League. But here, as we're seeing with the Mousesports, 1 round left is all they need. And FaZe, with this buy, is this going to be the round that they're able to...
Lower gives Mousesports this control, but we've seen in the past, Mousesports getting players out ramp is such a threat to FaZe. Rops came in on a lurk up heaven a few rounds ago. Now this time he's in the A site. Mousesports are just going to commit off the back of that kill. It might be the map done at this rate. 4-on-3. Brokey looking to save the day, but the Molotov is at his feet, and he's got to smoke it off to stay alive. Olaf does double down with his second of the round, but...
in the form of Brokey. Now, Brokey has been waiting patiently all round long for his teammates to get into main so he can try and tie this play together. But Rops, he locks it in with 3. 4 in total in the round, and Rops lights up this...
On the inner site as Mousesports look to commit to the plant. Nico is here as well. He's hanging around. Woxic does find that kill, and it will open up the chance to plant if FaZe don't get aggressive behind the oil train. They're already starting to set up for this retake, but Woxic has not gone for the plant because Carrigan's on a long wrap round. Mousesports trying to stall it out as long as they can so this player can get a kill, but FaZe are impatient. They don't want to wait forever, and they finally will find that flank as well. Carrigan getting picked up. Woxic wants to escape with the bomb. He's not going to commit to the plant. Chris does assist him with some fights, and they're just going to battle their way out of this situation. It isn't going to work versus the USPs.
They do not have time, and they try and push on in. Rain drops Chris J. The bomb still needs to go down, and Frozen's going to try and plug in the numbers, but there's players all around. And even as Rops gets these players on the exit, it's not going to be a round for Mousesports. FaZe, they're going to take that 4-0 scoreline.
Not exactly uncomfortable on train, and that is showing right now in the scoreline. 4-0, another opening kill for Rain. Carrigan's gone, Rain isn't. Only for a bit, finally getting traded by Frozen, but this round might be done for Mousesports before it's even started.
Frozen on 4 HP. Woxic wants to help his teammate out. Look at that. He's found a kill in the meantime. Nico trying to maneuver his way around there towards the E-box, but can't land the shot that he wants to initially when Woxic opts to go for Frozen instead, and eventually Woxic will fall.
He's actually just going to peek out, try and get a kill, and rejoin the rest of the gang. Woxic does deke down Olaf, but Brokey keeps this in favor of FaZe Clan. A big D kill in from Rops, but he gets naded into oblivion. This is still doable, though, for Mousesports. Brokey up and over and into Frozen. Now leaves Carrigan all alone, and Brokey, does get deked out of the round. Now Carrigan on coldzera, 1v1 to decide which way this round falls. And Carrigan, he's been given a weapon that we know this man can wield, goes back in with the AWP and steals it away for Mousesports. Carrigan.
Again in this position as a close pistol player. Hello. Carrigan's come through the smoke. He's doubled it. Cold's gone as well from Ivy. Carrigan still has a man behind him to worry about, but that man hasn't peeked out. Nico is waiting, hiding, and biding his time. He's got a kill, but there's more Mousesports players in the yard.
Yeah, he drops the smoke towards Ivy. This is going to be a peek from Chris J. He's too quick on the trigger. Now it's just Brokey and Olaf. AWP on Brokey, holding Ivy, finds Frozen. That's his reward. I mean, that Meister thing's kind of already stolen on this team. You know. Easy kill onto Rops. Rops went hunting, and well...
Mousesports get a bit of a feeling, and they let Carrigan just go loose.
The worry point.
Ooh.
For the side of Mousesports. Boost here is going to put Woxic up, and Brokey is just too quick. Sarah chimes in on the fun as well. This leaves a bomb drop, and currently all members of Mousesports, except for Rops, dropped in this round. 16 HP and nowhere to go. He is cordoned off. Takes a shot, and that's certainly the end of his round. So 5 alive for FaZe Clan.
At the feet of that, and Nico going to double back to the site. Carrigan gets flashed in, Nico blind. Carrigan gets a kill. Trade is there for Cold. He's picked up the orb from the body of Brokey, and Nico's still here out and about in the yard. Woxic might be able to find him.
Oh, but they're not ready for another man on the E-box. Woxic, though, is able to adjust and get that trade. In the meantime, Rops finds himself deep inside of B and is able to mop up Olaf Meister.
Already better than what we saw on Nuke.
Yeah, I mean, you know, Hugo just made a very good point in Brokey, right? Denies a pop dog peek and tries to keep an eye on Ivy. He holds for the boost and Frozen gets thrown into his crosshair. So coldzera on for a double, and you can see he's got the read. With main no longer a factor for FaZe, that frees up these players in the site a hell of a lot. And as a result, coldzera has all this room to move around in. Rops, is he going to be ready for a main player? They haven't seen any indication that this man is here. Rops. Oh, yeah, he gets pincered between 3, and now it's just Woxic left, put in the grave by Brokey. So go a little bit further and, you know, really kind of push to the limits. But they're content with having the orb set up. What? How does Carrigan win that? And yeah, he gets traded right away, but that's a huge kill to find. Now all the pressure of holding Ivy is on Nico's shoulders. And while he will answer the call with 1, it's shut down by Woxic.
Yeah, Mousesports, they are just running the gauntlet in this round, pushing and peeking everything, taking every fight they can, and FaZe. Fade, he's got some spam damage, does he know? Olaf is so close. Olaf might fire back, he sees the tracers, and he gets the kill. Now Rops has all the info.
As I say that, he's going to try to edge his way down the ladder, and by that, he just jumps straight off, looks for the kill on Olaf. And there's not a world where that really goes his way.
Carrigan's got out behind the E-box. Brokey going above into heaven, and Nico pushing the barriers as well. That's actually an auto sniper for Rain. So that's a worry avoided by FaZe, and it's going to put up every kill in this round, it feels. 2 already. Tag onto Woxic, does the job, and Rain has just made this unbelievably easy for FaZe. Frozen's going to try and dig them deep out of it, but oh my god, 3 kills? This could be a 1-on-5 for Frozen.
Coming in from the side of the ladder room.
Oh.
Quite a round for Rain. Good grief.
The pop dog.
Yeah, Nico's position, he can just sit here all round long. He's got that Molotov, so they very much designed for him to come into this a lot later into the round and try and help out in the post plant. Now, Carrigan does...
What?
How has this happened?
Goodbye.
This was a 5-on-4. This is suddenly gone the way of Mouse, and Brokey's trying to fight back, and he's delivered in spades. Just Chris J left, and Chris J, goodness. Tag down low, Brokey finishes the job. 4 kills for the young boy on FaZe.
Chris J in the lower. Does leave inner upper just all day open, and there you can see it, a round that should be mopped up with relative ease from the side of FaZe Clan. I say that. 2 Deagle kills come streaming through.
Oh my.
Okay.
Okay.
Speak too soon, Trace.
I guess.
Oh,
Frozen.
dear. It's all gone wrong again. And while Brokey was able to deliver a 1v4, can Rain step up now in this 1v3? This is 1 less than Brokey, so it should be easy, right? They tap on the bomb. Rain trying to deny it. And Mousesports, they steal it away. Carrigan just sticks the defuse. Continuing this back and forth game. Double nades into main. That was meant to soften these players up.
No.
Okay.
How?
Gets the gun too.
How? Who did Frozen even kill in main?
He wanted the other main player?
And Carrigan is...
No, not again. Not again. No, that is despicable.
Carrigan gets it the second time around.
Because that does not compute. When you break down the numbers of rushing main like that,
they need to show everything. Not in this round, necessarily, but moving forward into the gun runs. Carrigan spraying main, going to get out of dodge, does get covered by his teammate. I don't know how Rain dies there. I think, he dropped out of heaven on B.
Impression that either someone's dropped from the server 30 seconds left in this round. Something's got to give.
Uh-oh.
And Nico sneaking deep. Does best Carrigan there. Flicks down, but the trade is in from Frozen, and through the smoke, he puts down another. Oh, Olaf gonna get that kill onto Frozen. Woxic in the bomb site has dropped Brokey. It's so back, and it's so forth, and now Woxic another kill. Only Olaf left, and while he does get one, he's not able to spray transfer. Mousesports a 9th round on the board.
A lot in the first half. So will Nico go through the smoke? Will he wait for the fade? He's pushed with a flash, and he's got a kill. Carrigan trades, spraying back through the smoke. FaZe are all out in the yard right now in a 4-on-4.
Rops gets caught coming out through the connector. It's now fallen to the rest of the gang to try and salvage this round, and Rain, hidden in a corner, shuts down Carrigan. Chris J creeping in through the smoke, gets shut down as well, and now it's only Woxic left in what should be. Whole sequence looked a little bit unfortunate. Now, Carrigan holding for this push and is hiding in the smokes, catches not just one, actually just catches one.
It's very sneaky, though.
Yeah.
He does back away slowly and quietly. Brokey just on the other side of the smoke, and he's definitely aware that something funky is up.
Considering the fact they haven't seen all 3 players, only know that 2 are here. Carrigan's gone, and there's the info for Cold. He now knows he can tuck in and just wait. The time is ticking. They have kits, but they haven't got the kills. Rain waiting with Cold. And oh dear, the trade is in. That might just be the round. That might just be map point here for FaZe. And Rain, he's gone down, but the time is good for FaZe Clan, and Woxic's going to have to run away. 15-9.
Carrigan looking like he wants to try to throw in some of this main aggression, and he does get one before being traded. Frozen keeps this in the favor of Mouse. Does deal with Rain, who's allowed to double up on the back of that kill despite being on 2 points of health. That is a bit of a question mark here for Mousesports. Rops now the last man standing to try and deny this victory to FaZe Clan here in the second map. Up in heaven. Oh, Rain looked like he caught wind of him there. Should be undoable for Ops. And there's Brokey to solidify it. FaZe Clan, they're going to take Mousesports' map pick. A matchup in which the rotation's now trying to come through from FaZe, but they will be lacking in how many bodies they've got on the site. That's not to matter, though, because Olaf and Nico have taken matters into their own hands, and it's only Rops left now for the Mousesports squad. Brokey was able to provide back-to-back 4Ks for FaZe to find their pistols. Can Rops now do the same? Oh, nice.
To try and chase him down. Rops is ahead of the time, ahead of the game, but he's not going to be able to get it to beat. You think Nico runs out of ammo, and Rops has a chance in the 1-on-1.
Oh, he has to plan. He's going to get it done, and now Olaf comes barreling in with a 100 HP on the mark. Rops 13. Here comes the peek from the window, and takes his time with it. Rops makes it easy.
For that smoke, they don't. Brokey, he's got a charge, he's got a shot. He does take down Carrigan, but trade is quick and concise. Mousesports setting up to B, and Rain gets dinked, but in the same vein, he knocks out Frozen from this round. There's a man at the back of the car. Chris can't find the kill, and Cold Zero stalling on B, allowing time for Rain to come in on rotate. That's a big kill for Cold, and Rain's going to finish off the job.
Catwalk. It's going to be Rain that's going to meet them at the ramp. One player has already dropped off into CT spawn. However, Cold Zero has dispatched him, and Rain doing the rest of the work over there for Carrigan and Chris J. Rops with the P shooter from long. Not really going to land any of those that matter. He blinded. Nico is there to help. It's going to be a rough take here for Mousesports. They're going to try to run it up on long. Nico peeking with the op, almost getting doubles out of that one. It's going to be Rain that does it for him.
Woxic buying his time, but not much time left to buy. It might be discounted. Cold's going to take him out. That is by design. As you can see, Carrigan falls in to try and force the fight. That's not successful. Rain gets the kill, and he knows the Frozen is holding this position because of the shadow. Woxic needs to hit this shot, and he does. There's another man there, though, and Frozen, he does get the kill below. He follows up with both, actually. Olaf alone in a 1-on-2. It's not happening. Mousesports, what a setup.
Even he looks like he could follow suit. And so, yeah, Mouse, this is just the B commitment. That's been telegraphed now as they start to get into the site, and the rotations are on their way. That's where we're going to look to Frozen over here on the...
Almost. Both of these teams have it.
Fast catted up here, and is going to look to take matters into his own hands. Nice shot. Carrigan gone. Nico just going to shit.
A little bit of a response in the form of grenades, but it's Nico that gets clipped there by Chris J, and then some heroics. They're going to dump all this utility into the A site. Rain, though, wants to get close, wants to make it personal. Does have a little bit of a one-way to his advantage. and is only good for one. Chris was already low. And now this A bomb site is very vulnerable. 3v3, Olaf, the closest with the angle at least. Found himself at long. However, the plant's going to come in for Cat. coldzera and Brokey going to consider joining him.
Oh, that's
He's not going to be there, is he?
Really coming to life. It isn't, I mean, you know, it's back and forth in some sense, but
they go one step further and even put some chip damage in with those with those nades. Follow up onto Chris J and Frozen as Rain deals with both of them. Carrigan now trying to force the issue out from Catwalk. The bomb is in tow on the back of Woxic, and he's hounding down Nico. Oh, looking for a little bit more, but Rain will lay him to rest. Rain is on for the ace. By the way, Woxic, the last man remaining, trying to deny the ace to Rain. But it's not going to happen. Rain's going to get it, isn't it? And my word, 6 on the board for FaZe. I think some of his best moments have been delivered from holding the A site down. And in this game now, he's delivering exactly what we want from him, right? 15 and 4, an ace in this round to get him to that scoreline.
Coming out here towards the mid side of things, Rain just straight up deleting Kerrigan through a smoke. And you know, what can you really do about it? Because that's not going to stop just there. coldzera is going to have a say in this round as well. And meanwhile, where coldzera left off, it's Brokey. There's 2 players alive. Make it just 1 in Woxic. He's got an AWP. Nowhere to go with it. Nothing to do. Strange, but there you go. 7 on the board for FaZe. 6 for Mousesports.
Right here for FaZe. Cold's got to do it all. He's getting pressured, but only by Carrigan. The rest of the mid split never arrives. It's gone back through the tunnels, and now Rop's coming in late. That's allowed for FaZe to start to get these players in CT in position. You can see the other FaZe guys have gone back just to double check long because they realize that this play's slowed right down. Frozen delivering 2 big kills. Woxic down through mid. This cannot be another 2 on 5. Has this bomb planted? Molly in the door. That's going to force the fight from Olaf, and he almost chains it onto Woxic. Nico with the AWP versus Woxic. Flash goes in, and Nico gets the job done. It's 8 on the board for FaZe Clan as they make that retake happen.
I'd love to see, and like, you know, I've never actually, I'm trying to think if this has ever happened, but in a 2-on-2 when you have a position like this and FaZe playing 2A2B, I'd love to see Mousesports like walk through CT and try and flank A. Or just anyone for that matter. Not going to happen though. Flash is unfortunate for Frozen. He gets blinded out. Brokey's going to take him down, and Woxic alone does get that kill. A chance for a plant, but how much more was that?
Could end the entire round, honestly. If that gets thrown in, the round just might be over. Woxic, yeah, dropped from the site.
We have multinational teams, which is awesome. And, well, 2 of them on our screens right now. Miles FaZe, the pistol round is well and truly on. Woxic pushing the top of middle, pushing the perimeters for 2. Trade to back in for FaZe, though.
T2 start to close the distance on him here. Carrigan's got to try and deliver a hell of a lot with not much. And there's one.
Boy.
Oh dear, only Brokey left, and Carrigan's just being a nuisance. Finally, he's able to put the kill on the board. The kit is now dropped over here, short side. They're going to boost up Rops, and he's given an avenue, but Brokey is so good in these pistol rounds. Now down to the 1v1, and Chris J on the other side. Brokey's so low on HP, and he's trying to hide. He's trying to hide from Chris. He gets it done. It's another.
But they still haven't gotten there until now. They're just now crossing ramp. Be running it straight into Woxic's SMG.
Ooh, Mousesports, how are they getting away with this? FaZe are taking their sweet time to cross to the site, and the low HP certainly doesn't help. Woxic's going to finish a job. Rain traded on the car.
Flash over at long, and has made sure to keep that in his back pocket along with Frozen. So that allows both of these players to try and set up the guys inside of the site that much more. Woxic getting that kill has now allowed the players to begin an early rotation in towards this A side of the map. So oh, this Molotov makes Brokey stuck over on short side, out on a bit of an island, and then gets dropped by Frozen. Nico gets that trade. Carrigan.
Oh, baby.
Now moving in from long. Nico doubling up, but are they ready for Chris J? Might not matter if they're ready. No amount of preparation can help you going toe-to-toe with Chris J.
The tunnels and fight in front of B while also being protected from his flank on the mid plate. Chris getting away with 1, but they're above the boxes right now. The spray should give away his position. Gets 2. Oh dear, out of ammo. Swap to the Deagle for a 3rd. Deagle out, 4 kills. Chris is going to kill them all. Right now things aren't looking good for FaZe, and they're going to desperately push B through the smoke. Rops finds 1, doubles it. Molotov is burning him out, and Colt will eventually find the killing blow. Chris tapping down and finishing off the job. Nice stuff from Chris. He just looks so somewhat favored right now to fake towards A. A quick mid-split, that's a good call, but other kills going to come through. There's no CT smoke, and that's a big mistake. Robs gets 2 frags, and they're still concerned at the B site. They think there's more players there. There's not. Carrigan's pushed long, and he's coming in on a big flank. He might even be able to cut Nico down, but he's been spotted. Got to be careful here, fighting through the doors. The spam is in, and Carrigan's made it a 2-on-1.
Go ahead and get into the site. Get well dug into the back. Very curious of this angle towards tunnels, but guess what? They're not coming that way. It's going to be right here at the door. 8 HP. Where can he go? Nowhere. There you have it.
Good on this B-bomb side. Carrigan even going to try and force fight. It doesn't work out. Good damage, but Nico takes him down. And now FaZe, a man advantage. This is everything they needed. Will they finally find a round?
Oh, well, Rops trying to have his say in the damage done through the doors, and Rops is somehow still alive, still kicking, and still a problem for FaZe. They finally deal with him, but now you got to get past Frozen, and they've been able to do that. Very good. In the second half of play, Chris J now knows there's an enemy at car. He's trying to figure out where Brokey resides. Olaf go down. This is a very awkward exchange, and now the B push comes in, where the bulk of this play was hoping to find success, but it has not. The bomb is dropped, and there is 30 seconds left. The fake never even has time to come through.
Information in and of itself. One player diving through a smoke on long. That doesn't seem like a long commitment. One flashbang from what on earth are Mousesports doing, you must be thinking. Carrigan flashed out, but the spray is good. Olaf walks right into it. Doesn't even get out of the smoke. Robs, we've seen him in this position before. We've seen aces in this position before, and Robs is full of them. 2 kills as he spots the AWP as well. Won't go back for the repeat. He can flash to be set up to enable this kill, and he's hungry for it. He wants to close the series, but maybe a little too early. Brokey finds that frag and moves in off the back of the flash. His teammate there as well. Molly pushes him forward. Trade for Chris, and he looks to solidify this series with 1
room to work with. Woxic holding the cross. Brokey going to try and flash himself just to get over. He was hoping that was going to bait the shot from